everyone, it's Jean. So it seems to be we're working with jewelry lately. So I wanted to show you all some more of my jewelry haul. I had filmed some of this previously, but not all of it, and the video itself wasn't that good. But this is another one that I got from eBay, and I was watching Kim's video on how to tell if things were gold or not, and I don't have my magnifying glass, nor do I have a magnet. So I'm just going to show you some of these things, and we can I don't imagine that there's much of anything in here that is of value, but like Kim says, you never know. So this is a rhinestone piece, but it doesn't give me the impression. It says, yeah, it says Claire's on it. So I could tell it wasn't an older piece, but it's still pretty. I love rhinestones, and I think that one of these days I'm going to do a journal cover that has rhinestones on it. So stay tuned for that. I also have this beautiful kind of a tealy colored bracelet, and the beads are plastic, but I love how they're hooked together because the middle ones make great starter charms, so that's really pretty. And I will have to check out my bangles now that Kim mentioned something, but like I said, I don't imagine any of them are of value, but we'll see. This one looks like one that might have been bought from Claire's, or it's not tarnished though. This one is probably some type of just regular metal. Follow your heart. It's a cute piece if you still like that. I think these types of things are great for those who like that boho theme. These are from Honora, and they're real pretty. They're kind of like a pearl shaped bead, and they're not plastic, but they're not glass, so I'm not sure what they are, but you can untie them and then you have the individual ones. So there we go. And again, I got a few watches. I'm not sure what that says, but anyway, oh, it says Betsyville, made in Japan, so not anything that's worth much. I don't even know if the band is leather. So the watches, what I will eventually do, because I do like steampunk, I will take these apart, and they make great elements for steampunk things. So that's what I'm going to use my watches for. Like the gears and all those things. Here's another bracelet. Now, Kim had shown, this is plastic though, hers were real pretty metal, how you can make charms out of these. So what I have to do is take a day and take some of these apart. These I'm not even sure if I would take them apart, if it would be any benefit. These are really pretty beads. I love these. They look nice. And when I bought some of this stuff, some of it was newer, and some of it, I don't know what this was, because it doesn't have a clasp. It's just like a string of beads, but so I don't know if that's just what it was, or who knows. These amber beads are so pretty, and I think they're glass. Look at this one right here. I just love those. I love all the different colored gems. I'm gonna put some more light on so you guys can see better. And we'll just make a pile here. This must be a headband. So a lot of things are pretty modern. Now, like this, I'm not sure, but it almost looks like shell, so it could be. But these are not plastic. These are some type of, like a stone or something. They're really cool. And they would look great on some charms. Here's our pearls. I have so many pearls now. They're coming out my ears. But like I said, you'd have to have a pretty skinny neck for that. Here's some more pearls. Now, the one thing about this set that I noticed, look at the clasp and how beautiful it is. But I noticed that it's very heavy as compared to this set. This one's very heavy. So even if these aren't real pearls, it's a more quality piece because of the weight. I don't understand, though, how women can wear such heavy jewelry. I wouldn't be able to. That is really a pretty piece. So I think the difference is these are actual beads, whereas these are plastic. So these feel like I don't think they're pearl, but they're not a plastic bead. So that's the difference, I think. So this is another one of these. This is a lasso style necklace. So a person that has a bigger neck could wear this because it kind of wraps around like a lasso or a tie. But it's really pretty, and it has a lot of beads to harvest. And again, I don't know. I have to think of how I would use this braided seed bead chain, because it would be an awful lot to take apart. Here are some pretty pinks. These are, oops, this is just a little bracelet that was sticking on there. This pink is, and these colors, it's not like a pink, it's more of like a cherry pink or something. And these lampwork beads are really pretty. So I'm going to look to see if I can find any purple pieces for Hazel. Let's see. Nothing on this, but this is cute. See how cute that is? And to take those individual pieces apart and put them on some women's hair, have little jewels in their hair. That's so pretty. I love that. Okay, paper clip. This one is, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be knotted down there. And it's just kind of one of those focal pieces that we have been talking about before. These are nice small beads. And I love how they made these. So, I don't know if I can keep these together. They're each like a little charms that go onto one piece to create this interesting cluster. And I don't know if I can keep that together or not. I'll have to check it out when I'm ready to tear it apart. Here, this bracelet has really some beautiful beads on it. These are rose beads, and they are like a silver color, so they're great spacer beads, and then or accent beads, but I just really love the colors on this. Here is, now this one's heavyweight. So usually for me, when I'm looking to see if something's a better piece of jewelry, not necessarily gold or silver, I usually go by weight. And if it's a nicer piece of jewelry, it'll be a little bit heavier. So here are some purple stones. They're really pretty. This thing is kind of weird. These are plastic, but these are like hematite, or however you say that, beads in the middle. I don't want to go too far. This is just a piece from the beach that someone picked up probably while they were there. I love all these chips, so I'm going to save that out. This one is all white, and it has the beads are plastic, of course, but I like how they're faceted because they show kind of a holographic, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, a holographic view look to them. Here's another one of those statement pieces. And each of these you could hang or use them as focal points for clusters, or they kind of look like a half of a flower, so you could definitely do something with those. This one is a very, let's see if I can get it out. Some of this stuff has gotten tangled, so. Here is a charm bracelet, and I don't know if you all remember, wait a minute. Is this the charm bracelet, or is this the... Yeah, I think it is. I was just holding it wrong. So if you remember, years ago we used to have charm bracelets. There's a beautiful butterfly Kim. Isn't that pretty? And a star, another butterfly, a heart. This is a beautiful flower. All the stones are there. Hearts and other little butterflies. So this is a very cool piece. Not tarnished at all. As you can see, it's shiny. And I hope I was in frame when I showed you the butterfly, Kim. Isn't that pretty? This is, I don't know what stone this is, but it's pretty. It has, oh, stars. It's tangled right there, or discombobulated. There we go. So it's another statement piece, as you can see. And I don't know if I can read the tag or not. It just has the letter. Oh, I thought it had a letter on it. But it looks like an 8. So I'm not sure what that means. This is an old watch, I would imagine. Let me see what kind it is. It may not be. It may be a new watch made to look like an old watch, but I can't tell what kind of watch it is. But as you can see, it has a real pretty band right here. And it's something that starts with an S, but I don't know. So I don't know if these would work, if we would put batteries in them or not. But there are some cute watches in here. I've never been one to wear a watch except for my Apple Watch when I worked. And I need to put it back on and monitor my steps, which I don't really get. So here is, this is just chain with pearls and black beads. Not anything too exciting. There. We have some more of these little bracelets. This one I was wondering if it might be silver, but it doesn't say anything. And this one, I have to get a magnet now that Kim told me about that. I didn't know that trick till she said something. And this one says love. And of course nothing on that. Look at this. Ooh, red beads. Love those. Here are some other watches. Not anything exciting. This one's heavy as heck. I don't know how anybody wore that one. This is a bracelet with a tennis on it, or a necklace with a tennis racket on it. That's funny. There you go. Here's a yellow bracelet. There's a lady, I don't know, I can't think of what her name is, but she says life is not long enough for too many bracelets or something like that. This is really pretty. The links could probably take apart and use the hearts if you wanted to, or this X's, they're like stars. Okay. Here's another bracelet. Now this one opens like this. It's very pretty on the top, but I don't see any markings, so. This one's a heavier bracelet, and it has some type of marking on it. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm not seeing any indicators of gold or otherwise. No precious metals on this one, I don't think. So I have a lot of these bangle bracelets, and I don't know. I have to think of what I'm going to do with them because, and I have a lot that are like plastic. Like this one is an etched, probably plastic or something. This thing, these scare me because they always look like snakes. Here's a very cool one that has some interesting stones in it. Okay, let's skip over the watches and see what we can find in When Words Fall, Music Speaks. This one's made in China, so I doubt that it's of any value. Here's some black beads. I love the shape of these, but you can tell they're just covered plastic because they already came apart there. One of these in green. I don't know how this got stuck to it. I don't want to. Oh, wait. It's part of it. Oh my goodness. There you go. What jewelers thought was cool. No comment. Now these beads are really nice and they are glass. And this clasp is very nice too. I love these. We could do all kinds of fun stuff with this. Okay. These are some really beautiful amber ones that are glass. I'm trying to get around all the watches. There's a bunch of them in there. This is I love the colors of this. And it kind of reminds me like a lei from Hawaii. But it's so pretty. And some of these things you just don't want to... I mean, I have a lot of seed beads already. So I'm not sure that I'm going to take some of these things apart. These are just mainly bracelets. This is a cool one. It has, what is that? Are they individual beads they glued on there? They may be glass. I'm not 100% sure on that one. One of the things that I got a lot of in this section of beads was watches. So this is really cute. Now probably those individual pieces could come off, and the leaf has a hole in it. So, and this is an earring. It is very pretty. Just some more beads and chain. And look at these, more pearls. This has blue in the middle. This is a very cool bracelet. All these little flower pieces would make great individual charms. You know, and I think personally that if you are going to be somebody who takes apart all these pieces, phew, you have to be a patient person. And I would have to be in the mood to do it. So kudos to Kim, who can keep doing this for a whole series. These are very pretty. This would be a pretty piece to hang in a tassel. Okay, what else do we have? We have this bracelet. In the United States, I don't know how it is in Canada, but we have a lot of individual department stores. We used to have Macy's, and we used to have I can't remember the other ones, but there's Belk, and there's Belk, and what's the other one? JCPenney, that we still have. And some of this jewelry looks like it's, especially like this, that it might have come from Target or Belk or something like that. Now here is the coolest piece of all. It is just a ring with a mirror on it, and you can see yourself. Isn't that cool? I think that's so neat. There's no marking on it. I would have to get my magnet out to see if it's cheap or not. Or Kim, she sometimes sees things and says, you know, based on her expert opinion, telling us whether they are or not. And that's always helpful. If somebody knows and helps you identify your pieces. So what I have here is just a mess of like all different, here's a butterfly ring, Kim. Isn't that cute? Ooh, I am all blinged up today. And also we have this company here. I don't know if you all have it. It's called Paparazzi. And in these, I got a lot of paparazzi pieces, and they're just costume jewelry because people use them to, for, this is just a little tiny, that's the little tiny thing on the end of this chain. What I was pulling out was this blue one, and this one is, you know, one of those statement necklaces where we could take apart the pieces. They're all there. These are some very fancy earrings. This is really nice. It's just pieces to take apart. The necklace is still good, but I don't think it's of any quality, although the clasp on it is really nice. So it's hard to tell. Let me see what else I have in here to show you. I mean, there's tons of stuff in here, don't get me wrong. Like this piece, and it has can you see, it's an angel, but right here, can you see the little guy in it? So that might have been somebody's personal piece that they had. Here's another one of these hematite. They're either that or those magnetic beads. Oh, that's a hair clip. here is another like charm bracelet. Very cool. Let's see what else we have. There's a bit of earring in here, a couple rings, and I don't know if that's a 925 or not. But that's a ring that wouldn't ever fit my finger. Here is a ring, and this is a turtle. But he's a rhinestone turtle. But he doesn't have a head. He only has a tail. What in the world happened to his poor tail? Oh, stars and garters. Here's a piece. Now, sometimes you look at these and you think, oh, cool, they may be ivory, but I would have no way. I would think by the clasp they are not. But I don't know. I don't know when they started using and stopped using screw-on clasps. Here's a really pretty piece. It hangs, I think, in 2 layers. Where's the... Yeah, hangs in a couple layers. That's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it. But the rest of my box consists of mainly watches, bracelets, some loose beads, but a lot of fun treasures in there that, you know, I need to go through and sort, but don't have the energy today. I'm not sure how many other boxes of jewelry I have. I do have one other one under my desk, but I'm not going to get it out today. I'm just having fun showing you all the different things that I have and that I need to do something with. So I'm going to have to start following Kim's videos so I can find out what to do with all my stuff. And I need to get a magnet and I need to get a magnifying glass, which I do have one. It's just not in this room. So these are all my bracelets. I'm going to let them go back in the box. And I hope you all had fun just looking and visiting. And if you see something you have to have, Hazel, Kim, Caroline, Brenda, just let me know and I'll ship it off to you because there's more than enough here for the both of us. So these are beautiful, Hazel. You may like those. So thank you so much for watching and you guys have a great evening. Bye for now.